Everybody, welcome back to this ground strike on Bourbon Island. It's your boy Wham Whamson here again, bringing you that low quality, low skill Warthunder gameplay. Gonna be playing an air arcade battle with some low tier planes here. Gonna fly in the A36 just because I love it. And let's get in here and see what we can make happen. Switch this up a little. Every time I see the name Bourbon Island, it makes me think about the band Flogging Molly for some reason. Because they have a song called Tobacco Island. So, I don't know. Take it or leave it. This is the exciting part of the video. It'd be the best part. Flying in to get a little bit of altitude. This will be the most skill that you see out of me in the air modes, is climbing. I'm better at climbing than I am anything else, because that's mostly what I do, is climb in and then die. I love this plane. And I think it's beautiful. I know when I started playing this game, I mostly ran bombers and strike aircraft. If you pay attention to history, you'll see that fighters were important, yes, but they played a much smaller role than the bombers and the strike aircraft. And so generally their role was to basically protect those aircraft, which were basically more useful and could achieve more kinetic strikes on targets. So fighters were basically, seems to me, invented to protect bombers and strike aircraft. And interceptors, of course, were created to stop bombers. So that was what I found interesting to do, and basically viewed everyone who only plays this game to dogfight the same way that they would view people who main bombers and things like that. Yeah. Wherever you are that you think you're right, there's someone with an opposing view that is also right. A lot of people can't wrap their head around that, but given the duality of reality and how for everything there's an opposite, it's very clear to me. So I don't know how better to describe it than that. But no matter what you think is good and proper, there's always someone who will disagree and or think about it differently than you do. And for themselves and their life, they're probably right. Yeah, see, this is the most exciting 3 minutes of your lives so far, isn't it? Watching me climb in here and avoid everybody till I can actually try to pick a target. I think one of my busted skills is being able to pick a target. I kind of fall prey to that attack any red name tag, wagging my tail like a puppy, when I should be looking at them and thinking about their capabilities and their altitude and their energy level. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm just looking for the closest red name tag. And then I go woof woof and rush off with my tail wagging. We got someone flying a P-63 here. That's another plane that I like. Who doesn't like cannons, right? Oh no. Boop boopy doop. Your right wing. Oh man. Feel bad for the guy, but that's how it goes. Oh. Yeah, if you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Don't forget to tell me what's good, what's bad, what you like or dislike about the productions that I make. Wasn't really thinking that it would be super entertaining for a lot of people. It was more along the lines of I'd like to show evidence of what the experience is like for some people. I mean, you may get into a lobby and be PC Master Race, well experienced at the game, come up against someone like me and ask yourself what was wrong with them or why they were an idiot. Well, they may just be some old man who's not the best at the game but still loves it for just the subject matter and is trying the best they can, which is just not quite good enough to match up with the high skill of other people. I've come to the conclusion that maybe I just can't press enough buttons fast enough in my old age. Here we got someone trying to boom and zoom me. Oh, and they have been successful. And of course it's a P-51. Dag nabbit. I have one of those. Punk. I should have known when I heard those diving sounds that it was over. Kinda like it when you respawn mid-match and you see that there's no high altitude players on the enemy team. There's one over there, this Yak 9. But you don't have to climb like the devil to get back in there, which takes so much time out of the gameplay. I mean, it's not like the gameplay we have here is any kind of historically accurate in arcade or realistic. Most of these planes would have never flown out together or attacked each other alone. They would have been escorts. Generally the only time, in my understanding, that there was fighter on fighter stuff going on would have been over the ocean, when they were sent out to find each other, to like find the fleet. There we go. Rescue the ground forces. Never doubt the P-51, man. Nice little double there. Oh, they're not giving me the double strike. I guess it wasn't close enough together. I'm still calling it a double. It's close enough for me. Cut back in here. Love to pick on some bombers. Oh yeah, got a hit, boys. Let's go. Snipes for days. Oh man, I was too focused on what I was doing. It told me severely damaged aircraft kill counted. Did somebody else finish him off, or what happened there? No telling. Oh yeah, I have my C-10 set up for ground battles. The C-10 is another plane that I really love. What's the situation here? PB-4Y. Used to love flying that PB-4Y into the low tier arcade. Do me some ground pounding. Because when you think about it, you're going to go and take one enemy pilot out, or you're going to take out several of the ground forces. The enemy pilots can't do anything but strafe runs and go back to base. If you're taking out the ground forces, that's something else altogether. No, I hate it when I lose to a P-47. Oh boy, had me on the aim there. And that's the way it goes. I know better than to take head-ons, but they're just appealing to me for some reason. It appeals to my old man Call of Duty mindset. Sometimes I pull it off, and I mean there's a limited set of circumstances where it's not bad to do. I just didn't shoot off my rounds and pull away quick enough. Oh! Well, it didn't end well for him either. He must have forgot how to look and see the ground. And I got bombs set up on everything. What's up with that? Now the P-51D5 is, I don't think, a very good plane really, unless you have the time to get the altitude to set it up. Bringing it into arcade is not so bad because just the way that the mode is set up, the strengths and weaknesses of the planes are less far apart. I think the turn radius is most important, I would imagine. High speed. And while this plane has a good high speed, it rolls off center, which makes it hard to aim, on top of being on controller. Like if you're playing on a keyboard and you don't know, when you play on controller, it's like it's capped. The plane will just not be as maneuverable at all. And the only way that you can really get shots on target is to use target lock. When you use target lock on keyboard, it just points your camera at them. When you use target lock on controller, it steers your nose upwards toward them automatically. Which, you know, if you know how, you can abuse it, but it doesn't always work in your favor. So I've been working on getting a keyboard, and I'm interested in seeing how it does. Yeah, I forgot how to look at the ground too. Well, how did the B-17 get credit for that? That makes no sense. Seems like the match is sizing up to end. If you've been here watching, I super appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji or something like that. Say hello. Super appreciate you if you've been here, and most importantly, I hope you have a good day and you don't let anything get you down. Not so bad. 4 targets destroyed. That's more than I usually get. Yeah.